Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon. Welcome to your Witchy Weekly Forecast. So today's theme is blessings and manifestations. So this is a general reading that I offer on my channel. Just take what resonates for you, you guys, and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'll be using here today, as well as this beautiful organite, will be listed in the description box down below. So let's dive right into it. We're going to take a look and see what's your witchy energy looking like this week. So this is my Witchcraft Chronicles Oracle. It's got a bunch of different themed witches, and we're going to see what is your witchy theme this week. All right, what is your witchy theme this week? Ooh, we have the Ghost Witch. Some of you guys could be visited right now from loved ones on the other side, working with specific ancestors, spirit guides, just connecting with the dead. Maybe some of you guys are mediums, or you guys are wanting to get into mediumship, but it says bridging between the worlds, whispers echoing from beyond. So maybe some of you guys are getting some sort of, you're hearing things. Maybe you are hearing something like a song or the name of a passed over loved one, something like that. So this is definitely coming through as you're the Ghost Witch this week. What else? Ooh, we have moon water. So maybe some of you guys are using moon water, right? Certain full moons that are in different signs have specific meaning and energy. So maybe some of you guys are really getting into that by collecting that water. So you would take spring water and you would put it in some sort of like a bottle or a vessel, and then just let it absorb all of the moon's energy under that full moon. But we have lunar extract for enhancing spells and intuition. So you can use this moon water in spells, and you can use it in your bath water or however else you want to use it. So a moon energy. We also have the Pixie Dust Witch, sprinkler of magic, leaving trails of glittering possibility, if I could read my own card. So this is very much about working with elementals such as fairies, or just being in the forest, or just being in nature, maybe even working with like flowers, insects, that sort of thing. But there's definitely here this fairy realm energy, working with the other realms, you know, the other side. So mediumship and working with moon energy. So that seems to be the theme for you guys this week. Very amped up in those energies. So let's now go ahead and see what activities is Spirit encouraging you to engage in this week. Let's take a look. This is my Shift Your Vibes, a suggestion deck. I really love this deck because it gives you suggestions of things that you can do to shift up your energy, or just activities. So that's what we're going to ask Spirit. What activities is Spirit encouraging us to engage in this week? Let's take a look. And maybe some of you guys already do these things. But we have aromatherapy, senses. So working with some sort of herbs, maybe candles that have a specific, scents, or just, essential oils, using aromatherapy as a way to entice your senses, uplift you, do a mind shift, mood shift, that sort of thing, or just maybe like calm you down. So of course, any kind of lavender would be very calming, and then you've got peppermint and citrus that could be very invigorating and just kind of giving you some sort of like a boost or mental clarity. So working with aromatherapy is something that Spirit is suggesting. We also have listening to music to escape. So this could be like plugging in your little ear pods or headphones and just letting yourself escape to some sort of music. And definitely listening to music that is invigorating, it's uplifting, it's inspiring, or it could just be very calming music. But you definitely want to stay away from things that trigger you, trigger trauma, trigger negative things. It doesn't mean we can't feel those things, but if you want to feel uplifted, then you probably don't want to listen to depressing crap. You know what I mean? So it's funny because myself, I go through periods of time. I have this playlist where I play certain things a lot. Just depends on, what time of the month it is. And there's times where I'm like, I can't believe I was listening to that. That's like freaking just like, you know what I mean? Like kill the mood music, let me just cry my eyes out. And then other times I am all about, disco and freaking, hip hop. And I swear I'm so eclectic with my taste. The only thing I don't really care for is country. It's the only genre I'm not really into, but I know it's good for some people. It's just really not my thing. All right. Ooh, we have getaway. Recharge those batteries. So whatever that's going to be, you guys, if let's just say there has been a destination or maybe even like a retreat or a weekend trip to somewhere or just even a day trip, definitely make time for that because that's what's going to recharge those batteries. Don't put it off any longer. Okay, we have call a friend and connect. So some of us don't want to do things alone. Perfectly, normal to feel that way. Like maybe you guys don't want to go to a park by yourself or, a museum or something by yourself, or let's just say like a theme park. There might be other things that you want to do by yourself, such as maybe go to a bookstore or check out a store. But whatever that is, if you need to call someone to see if, hey, you do want to get together and do those things, think of that perfect friend for that day trip or that getaway and make it happen. Because maybe you can share the cost as well. So if money's an issue, like it's just so expensive, maybe you and a friend can share the cost and do something together. Ooh, we have arcade, inner child. Love it. Anything that connects me to my inner child. I was just saying this over on my Halloween channel. Anything at Halloween connects me to my inner child. So I love Halloween so much for that reason. It connects me just to being a kid. And so arcade, it doesn't mean like you have to go to an arcade, but engage in activities that connect you to your inner child. That could be doing so many things, like even going to a park and maybe getting on a swing. That's connecting you to your inner child. Maybe arts and crafts, things like that. So whatever that is, Spirit's saying they want you to engage in this. Ooh, we have theme parks. I don't know about theme parks for me. Roller coasters. Thank God I really enjoyed those as a kid because now, there's no freaking way. So, but yeah, maybe some of you guys love theme parks. You love those thrills. And theme parks don't have to be roller coasters that spin or go upside down or anything like that. Disneyland, places like that have very just chill rides, thankfully. And you can still enjoy yourself. And that also would connect you to your inner child. I feel like Disneyland, of course, I grew up in California, Southern California. So Disneyland was, of course, the most exciting place to go. We also had Knott's Berry Farm and Six Flags Magic Mountain, but Disneyland was just special. I don't know why. They just make it special. So that definitely would connect me to my inner child, except for those lines. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right, we have new skills. Take a class. Ooh, yeah. I see classes online all the time for just like, at Michael's craft store, for instance. I saw like this cake decorating class and sewing and stuff. And I'm just like, oh, how fun that would be to do something new that I've never done before. So there's always something, if you're looking or you're searching or you type in into Google, to take some sort of class, maybe even at your local, community center. There's always something going on. So maybe if you want to learn something or expand, Spirit saying, take a class. And we have smooth sailing, fly a kite. Again, a lot of inner child stuff here. When's the last time you flew a kite? I know it's not all the time that there's a weather for flying kite, but if it's good weather on somewhat of a windy day, definitely go fly a kite. Do something, again, connecting you to your inner child. And we have breakfast in bed, just chilling out. When's the last time that you just took a day, maybe to catch up on that series that you've been watching or that you've always wanted to watch, that set of movies. So let's just say there's like part 1 and 2 or 3 or something. And you just want to sit down and have a day in bed where you eat breakfast in bed, you eat lunch in bed, you eat dinner in bed, you have popcorn and candy in bed, whatever. But it's just like allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to relax and just chill the F out. So Spirit is saying all of those things are very important this week. Okay. So now let's take a look and see what spirit animal is trying to get your attention right now and why. So what spirit animals are speaking to us at this time and why? What's their message? Oh, we have the sea turtle. I just recently saw sea turtles in Florida when I was there. Oh, and I saw them in Hawaii too last year. So they're just so beautiful. When you see them, you're just like, it's just so freaking cool. But it says you are master. I think they have a little typo here. You are a master finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Preserve and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. So obviously the key word here is protection. So if some of you guys are feeling a little scared, or you're feeling a little apprehensive about trying new things or doing new things, or, going here or going there, the sea turtle is reminding you that you are protected to, do these things. Of course, there's certain things like, if you want to jump out of a plane or things like that, that might be, something you need to think about, there's always risks in certain activities that we do. But I feel like maybe just taking a new class, there's probably not a lot of risk with that. So, but you're protected to try new things, to give yourself permission to step outside of your box. All right, let's see what else. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to take some sort of like water, like a swimming class, or water aerobics or something. I got that for someone out there. Definitely do it. It will be good. We have Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Ooh, okay. So it says, walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. So I feel like that Black Jaguar is very independent. We also have that Old Soul. It's kind of like, feel like it may be that there's certain things that we just know we're not going to like, and know that it's just not for us, and that's okay. You know your comfort zone, you know your limit, you know what you want, you know who you are. So it's not about just like pushing yourself to do shit you don't want to do. But you also know that maybe there's an excuse that we're making, and it's like, it's getting a little old. We need to kind of give up that old story. We're only getting older. We're not getting any younger. So at what point are we going to constantly be in this state where we don't want to try anything new, because we're just like, I'm probably not going to be happy. I'm probably not going to, have a good time. And sometimes we are correct. Sometimes we know that there's shit we don't want to do, but we do it anyways. And we're just like, instantly regretting it. But there are also times when life surprises you, where you're like, you know what? Had I not done this, I wouldn't have known this. I wouldn't have known this had I not just done this. So it's about being balanced. There are times to use your intuition and discernment in situations and go, that's not for me. But there are other times to just let go and go with the flow. So Spirit is basically saying, let go a little, let certain opportunities, when they come up, when they rise up, maybe take one or two. You don't have to take them all, but don't be afraid to just try one thing every now and then. And Spirit is saying, hey, maybe it's time for you guys to try something. You can teach an old dog new tricks. It's possible. You can. All right, let's get the last one. And we have the pronghorn action. It says, now's the time to act. Opportunities are here. See, this is going along with the theme here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Yes, so this is good. So your senses basically, you know who you are, just certain things. You have a discernment to make certain choices. So Spirit is saying, honor that. But again, take action on something that maybe you've been putting off because you're afraid of failure, you're afraid of what might happen. You are being asked to kind of throw caution to the wind in a safe way. Okay, I just definitely want to put that out there, in a safe way, because we're only just time. Time is limited. Time is limited while we're here. So definitely make sure that you haven't stopped living, that you haven't stopped experiencing life. These are what these spirit animals are teaching us and have messages for us this week. I love it. All right, so now we're going to go into what manifestations are on the horizon for you. So let's look at this. What manifestations are on the horizon for us this week? What are we manifesting? What are we bringing in? Ooh, we have siren, coaxing. Interesting. So it's like Spirit is trying to coax you into something, trying to get you to do something. Are you going to go for it? You don't have to. You have free will. But let's see what this is about. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. Sixth sense. So High Priestess. You know what this is what Spirit is trying to say here. It's something where your intuition is telling you to do something. Pay attention to that, because Spirit works with your higher self, works with those senses, and communicates to you when something feels right for you. So definitely do it. So whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you want to bring into your life, you have to take some sort of a step in between before that can happen. So Spirit is, again, remember that pronghorn? Take action. Make a move this week. Take a step forward this week. Don't play it completely safe this week. But be safe. Yeah. Interesting. So take action. We've got slow down. Slow down, Firefly. What is this about? Okay. This to me is saying the Queen of Fangs is the Queen of Swords, Steel Heart. The Queen of Swords, she's been through some shit. She's had some experiences. She's been burned. She has her guard up for a reason. Okay. And that's okay. You definitely want to learn from mistakes. You don't want to repeat those same mistakes over and over again. If somebody has mistreated you or has deceived you, should you trust that person again? Probably not. Okay. So it is a good thing to have the Queen of Swords or to be the Queen of Swords. But the thing is, are we going to be the Queen of Swords in every situation? This is where discernment comes in. We have to be willing to sense things and sense situations and people, and not constantly judge everything or everyone through the same exact lens of the original trauma. So slow down, think about it. Think about why I'm feeling this way. Think about why I'm feeling hesitant. Is it my fear? Is it my trauma? Or is it that I'm really sensing something? So I feel like there is a battle this week between our intuition and our trauma. And so we are being asked to just kind of sit with that feeling and really consult our higher self and our higher power on this one, and to figure out what the best move is for us. Because your fear and your trauma will have you convinced every single time that every single situation you're not safe. Every single situation is going to be a failure. That's your trauma talking. So it is about slowing down, sinking into that feeling, leaning into that feeling, and really discerning why you're feeling what you're feeling. Does it make sense? Does it make logical sense? Is this irrational or is it rational? So I feel like we are kind of practicing working with our rational side as well as our emotional, I guess, spiritual, psychic side. I don't know why I'm lumping all three of those into the same category, but I am. So what manifestations are on the horizon for you? I feel like something wants to occur, something wants to happen, but we're blocking it because our trauma is getting in the way, and it's causing us to have a steel heart against everything. So if some of you guys are wanting to attract maybe new love or a new partnership, it may be that it's time for us to slow down and figure out how we're going to heal our heart so we can even open ourselves up to something new. Okay. And if it's not romantic, it could just be opportunities. So maybe we've been burned. Maybe we failed in the past. So now we're pessimistic as hell. And when we're pessimistic, it's like, it's not good vibes. And it's not to say good vibes are everything, but it does make a difference. So if we're wanting to shift something this week, we've got to slow down and kind of figure out and examine that where this is coming from. And if we're just done with the old narrative and done with the old story, we're just going to kick it to the curb and we're just going to be done with it. We're tired of letting our trauma and our pessimistic side basically rule the day. We're tired of it. We have Dahlia. So some of this is a relationship, courtship. Somebody may want to come in. You may be wanting to manifest a new partnership. And as long as we're in the steel heart energy, it doesn't mean it can't happen. It just means it's going to be more difficult. We're not going to see the opportunity or seize the opportunity when it shows up. Yeah. 9 of Ashes, which is the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is a card where we're self-ruling. We are just focused either on ourselves or we're independent. We don't necessarily need another person, but we'd like someone in our lives. So I feel like this is a really good energy. This just means I'm not trying to attach to another person because I need them to complete me or make me whole. I need them to be happy. It would be nice to have someone in my life because I want to experience happiness. So if some of you guys have really worked on yourself and worked on, healing yourself and you're just feeling ready, I do feel like you are going to attract someone new into your life, perhaps for some of you this week. There might be something new that's happening here this week. Very cool. Maybe going from single to not single or dating. Oh, it's somebody in your soul family. So it's going to be somebody that you have a soul connection with. This could be a soulmate that you're meeting. This could be somebody, it doesn't even necessarily even have to be like a romantic partner. This could be somebody that you meet like a new friend. Yeah. Because we're going from being independent to connecting with someone for some of you guys. Oh, King of Fangs. So the King of Swords. So the King of Swords is Aquarius. So you guys could meet maybe an Aquarius. This is somebody who you're going to have a great mental connection with. Somebody that they're going to be speaking your same language. You feel like you're just going to connect with them, like they can read your mind. So very maybe psychic connection. Somebody that's thinking the same as you. But it could also be somebody where you just like the way that they think. They're very intellectual. They're very just straight shooter. They say what they're thinking. You can trust it. You feel like, wow, like this person is just who they are, and I really get a good vibe from them. So I feel like some of you guys could meet someone like this week. And we have Burnout, Ember. So it could be something where we're feeling a little burned out this week. But I feel like we're creating some sort of a connection with someone specific this week, whether it's romantic or a friend or maybe even a business associate. Oh, interesting. We're getting away from something. So something that's burning us out, something that we're just done with. We're done with an old story. We're done with an old narrative. We're done with an old way of thinking, being, or living our lives. And we're deciding to make a move. So some of you guys might be thinking of moving, or you might be thinking of going to another job or trying something new. But whatever this is, you are going towards something better. Something that is just like not working anymore, you're going towards something better. So some of you are making a move this week, and it's leading you towards what it is that you're wanting to manifest, whether that's a new job, whether that's more money, whether that's happiness or a new partner or making new connections. That is what you guys are manifesting this week. But it is about making a move. So now we're going to see what goddesses are bestowing blessings upon us this week. Okay, so we have Solus Minerva, if I'm saying that correctly, but it says life, nourishment, water. Water. So I feel like there was some kind of a message about, what was it water? Am I delusional? I don't know where I got water. All right. But yeah, there it is. So maybe even spending time near a body of water. This is going to nourish you. It's going to soothe your soul. Maybe even hydrating, drinking a lot of water this week is going to bring forth energy and life. Blue though, the color blue, but looking up at the blue sky, looking at a body of water, being near a body of water, being in a body of water will be very healing for you this week. So this goddess is bestowing a blessing upon you of feeling full of life, feeling renewed, feeling nourished, feeling calm. That's beautiful. And we have Fortuna. Ooh, this is cool. This is about money. Fortune. It says fortune, fate, and luck. To me, this is like the wheel of fortune. Something is on the horizon for you. It's something, the wheel is turning in your favor. You have luck on your side. This has got a very Jupiter energy to me. So Jupiter is on your side this week. Something is expanding in your career. Something is expanding in your life, period. There is a period of luck. There's a change of luck, and it's fated. It's destined for you. It's like you're walking down your destined path. You feel drawn to a particular area, or you feel drawn to make a certain decision. It's leading you towards your destiny, what's meant for you. So it's like things are really flowing this week. So these are blessings that we're on the right path. And last one we have, I think, is Xenu, if I'm saying that correctly. But we have Starseed, Star Family, and Soulmates, you guys. That's crazy. That just came up. That just came up with this card right here. So there is some sort of a confirmation of connecting with a soul tribe member, a soul family, soul mate. There it is. So some of you guys are meeting a soulmate this week. Some of you guys are meeting someone of like mind. Some of you are coming together with someone from your star soul family. And there's a connection that's made, and you just feel like, wow, I feel like I'm home. I feel like I'm with someone, or I've met someone that reminds me of who I truly am or where I came from. And there's just something really beautiful that transforms in you through this connection, through meeting this person, and vice versa. So yes, be open. There's a new cycle with a new person, or just really feeling like you are headed towards where you belong or what's meant for you. So even if it doesn't come in the form of a person, you feel like some new chapter of your life is opening up and you feel like you're on the correct path. That is what we have. So anyways, you guys know this was a short and sweet one today. That's all I have time for. But I hope that you guys enjoyed it regardless. And thank you guys so much for choosing to watch this reading. If you enjoyed it, I'd love to hear about it in the comments section down below. All right, you guys, you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.